Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, where with a massive Benyon and Crimean ensemble ready to take us on, we need to defeat 39 enemies to clear the map with very weak troops, untrained, and with, you know, allies around us that are probably a bit silly. I'm going to let them roll boulders, to be honest. That's what I've decided, is just let them roll the boulders, let them fight. Which means that we're going to be in trouble in the future anyway, because people are going to come for us. People are going to try and kill us. When people are free, they're going to get got. Do you have a physic on you? You do? That's good and all. But with that said, we're going to move over this way and see if we can get you protected at all. Oh, we should have chose the other spot. Well, to be honest, moving you there should be able to do the protection. Plus, I don't have any stats down for you because I put the savior on him. Which is a good plan. A good ploy. But we need to take down this trooper to kind of really assure her safety. Only 81 hit chance. But does get him. Right, so Torneo comes out trumps and gets rid of one Pegasi here, but the other ones are just going to invade the ton of it. To be honest, there's one trooper here who's probably actually strong enough to do some actual damage. So let's move. Let's shove you along and then decide what we're doing with you. Right, let's attack with Tarvos and take one down. What we're probably going to experience is a lot of allied and enemy movement as soon as our turn actually ends, where we don't really do so much, but the Daein Army will. I don't know, they're stronger troops than, you know, the actual members of the game, Dawn Brigade. Alright, so we'll leave you back here for now. I mean, Z-Heart can hardly really hit anything, but crit chances are automatic hits, so that's one way of looking at it. Volog, in the meantime, is probably a good idea to try and get you into battle ASAP. And in case these Pegasi are going to come up, what I'll do is I'll move you here. And you closer to whatever's about to go on. Which leaves just Laura to go, which could have healed Nolan, but can do it on the next turn as well. No one should be dying from Nolan this turn, I don't think. So let's heal Arana and make sure they're close enough for support, as now the allies go forward, so they might even block Nolan straight off. And the boulders start rolling to hit no one at all. That was good. I thought we'd let you out to play and let you fight, silly AI. What are you going to end up doing? Well, they are doing something. What's the point in running forward to get a vulnerary and leave Edward open? That is idiotic. Of course, they work on that kind of AI, so they're not going to work to help us out. But okay, you physic there. That's really nice of you. And now Edward is blocked. Nolan is ready to go again. Enemy goes down. Any allied experience gain like that will get us some nice stuff. Okay. Now boulders do fixed damage of 10, even to flying units, it seems. As we remember the fun and games of boulders before. Well, at least we're getting some damage across the map, but they've got healers too, and this isn't killer damage. Now this is where I want Makai to be, sorting this lot out. Maybe on one of those ledges where she's got extreme advantage, just nuking down with Farney every so often. Oh, but now you're going to take the spot, are you? That's the thing I was worried about, which is one of the reasons I didn't want them to move forward, because they took both of those out and it enabled them to go. Well, there's 2 more damaged. There's healers nearby though, so you can bet some healing will go on. In goes a Dragon Rider, who does a ton of damage. Aren't those like unpromoted troops though? Fighting the weakest ones among them. Well, that is a Crimean troop down. So one more taken from the field is not a bad thing, but now what we'll see is just a ton of enemy movement against the yellows. I think that one's dying. Don't you? In the meantime, they don't seem to like being stabbed with spears very much. They have a fair amount of HP on them. They kind of need to be physic though, and I don't really have a physic. Okay, one of them dodges at least. 15 damage, nice. That one can go out next time. Go down. There's a nice little choke point there if we can move forward of like 2 spots. Here we go, you're jumping up. So essentially I need to do my rescue plot. But we haven't got the Pegasi moving yet. What are they going to do? Well, we still wait as more battle takes place. Okay, another one there. Ah, here we go. Right, going for him, because I guess he's got another boulder that you can throw, and that's not so good. But also going in that position means that I can't get in there with Zihar, because melee. And that guy barely survives. Well, he survived actually quite well in the end, if you think about it. So we're going to have to take that one down as well. Physic goes over there, and that guy's got a fairly good magic value, healing him up completely. With that said, we're going to have to take down that one first and foremost out of anyone, I'd say. So actually we can get our rescue plan going here and get Micaiah in the right position. Not that she can be attacked when the guy's got a steel lance and all. We want Micaiah getting the KO blow, I guess. So first of all, Soft needs to weaken this one. So I mean you can't get into melee. Then we can move here, and we have one Fani burst. Erase him from the sky. I say Soft needs to be on the other side, really. Pretty much our best melee. Okay, healer is safe on this side. That's cool and all. But we're going to need to, most importantly, take that shot and not fail. So I take it from here. Please, please, please. Could you kill? So happy. A Pegasi taken down, a bowman saved. Now, can I do any shoving here? I can shove the friend, but it's not really what I'm after. Right, so we can try to advance a little bit on this line now, really. We do 11 damage, we take 19 back. Who knows if he'd hit or not. This might be a bit more risky of the things to do. No critical either, which is what we needed. Dodge, though. And level up for Zihar. Strength, speed. Defense, defense, defense is what I value the most, because it allows me to survive so well in all this hell. So if I move people up, you can bet they're going to be ganged up on by multiple, you know, people. Aran, you do have some speed on you, but can you take one of these guys down? And for the most part, you can't. You take 6 damage, though. I guess you got Tomahawk as well if you wanted to attack someone from range and kind of avoid... Oh, you can't because you've not got the weapon skill yet. You can hand axe. Doesn't really do so much, though. How do we force ourselves forward here? We don't have the positions for anything. The problem is, letting someone go in and attack normally is going to cause us problems. I kind of want to go with Tarvos. Because Tarvos will actually add some defense as well. The guy's got a lower hit chance, I can always believe. Why do I believe? Iran then. What can you do? You can take that one out at the very least. And that means that Nolan should only be attacked by one, you think. So that's a little bit more of a kind of advance, but you can bet that there's going to be a ton of troopers just charging in on these guys soon enough. There are others that can deal though. How do we go forward? Well, Laura, I'm probably going to want to be out of the way of what's about to take place. And maybe create another line here. I don't know. Is really the answer. Because depending on where allies move, we could just, like, everything could just open up. And people could get got. It's not a good scenario at all. Like this. Look at the hole that's just been made. Because he sees a weak unit and he's going for it. They're all going to do that as well. Instead of taking the one right out in front of them, this is how they're going to play. But we got ourselves a spellcaster here. We took down another one. And hopefully the lines will refill. Why are you going that way, mage? Why are you backing off? Get in there. And where are you going? Right, Physic to heal him. That's great and all. Alright, that blocks a fair bit, mind you. Where's everyone going now that they've got their stuff? Yeah, go down that way. And you're going to continue this battle. Actually getting hit. Physic, though. This side's set for life. Probably didn't even need anyone on this one. We could probably set Soren and all that downwards. Soren, soft. Alright, there's one Dragon KO. That's kind of appreciated. As long as Laura's safe, it should be okay. He says. Physic? Nope. Right, Seed of Vulnerary there instead of attacking. Blocking off another attack on that guy. I don't see you surviving too long. But if you take this hit and survive, you actually will probably get a Physic next turn. Oh no, wait a second. You might survive. No one's going for Iran because Iran's got the higher defense than that lot. Means Nolan's safe, which is great as well. I think by taking out the Pegasi, you've pretty much opened things up because everyone's in disarray, but now they're just going to vulnerary trade and use. Ah, here we go, Iran. So you get the hit. I now have the power to double, but Iran's about to level. So with more troops joining up here, we just keep on trying to defend. Do wonder what these healers intend to do. Right, you're going to shoot upwards? No, it's the guy next to him. Will that be enough for a Fani KO? Another vulnerary retreat. A bow shot. But the dragon is still alive. Will he get the physic next turn, I wonder? Or will that archer get the healing? It makes more sense to heal the stronger unit in question here, which is very obviously the dragon. And so they just keep on swarming. I'm glad a lot of the others aren't advancing, mind you. Right. Let the nuke continue. That's working out at the very least. We could even move soft down if we really wanted and, you know, kind of go for that one and KO it, in fact. The problem with that is then Micaiah can't do anything, but then the allies might get in that spot. Do you know what I mean? Can't really send anyone actually down there, because that's stupid. So we'll drop this guy over here. Back you up a little bit. And then watch as my plan on that side crumbles. In the meantime, it's this big melee. How do we deal? How do we continue from here? Do we try to get heal there and force things forward? I do not know. Right, first of all, I'm going to need to take that one out. Now that Volag has changed, you might be able to do a little bit more for us here. The problem mainly is the fact that he still gets hit for a fair bit. Still gets hit even though it's a half-half chance, because my luck's not been good lately, I don't think. Does that mean Tarvos can do the job? No. I'm kind of at a point where I can't even attack. Unless I go there, maybe. Not a bad idea. Because it allows, again, more wiggle room. Around levels up. Most importantly, he didn't take any damage on that turn. 1 defense. But then he has 2 cap stats already. And the fence isn't exactly bad in amongst all this, is it? Now, I'm wondering. Yeah, that. Brave Sword ×2 can take this one out, and then I can block it up with someone else? I think that works. The problem is, as soon as this turn ends, a massive other turn is going to begin again. Right, so we can take this one out maybe with Nolan. That guy can do 16 damage versus me, but Nolan can take that one down in 1 thwack. An unpromoted foe means not much experience. Right. Now here I can go forward and fight because we got passed through. The problem is, I go forward and fight, and then he'll just get destroyed by everyone else under the sun. Aran seems safe there. To be honest, leaving you there as a blocker is probably not a bad idea. The real thing is I want to heal that guy. Essentially, everyone I could possibly want to heal at this point is stuck. I cannot force a heal onto anyone that I need to. The only one I can heal is this general over here. She should be protected against anyone coming in. But if you know what I mean, it's not that good for anyone else. Zeark's just there going, well, what do I do? And then Nolan could be attacked from 2 sources next turn, but you're expecting these guys to kind of just run into this unoccupied space and deal some more. We've managed to actually take out a fair few enemies, though, in the meantime, which I'm quite surprised about, as we continue on the next episode. Barely surviving, but we are getting the chapter done bit by bit. I'll see you then for more Radiant Dawn. Bye-bye.